So I'm gonna head to Parma this evening. I've been wanting to visit Parma and Modena for a while now just because of the, there's a huge gastronomy culture in both cities. Parma for Parmesan cheese and prosciutto di Parma, and then Modena for balsamic vinegar. Those are like their biggest claims to fame. But I'm gonna be heading to Parma for the evening, just gonna have dinner, probably, try a few different foods. That's the goal, is to do a little food tour. But yeah, I just mainly wanna check the place out. And I was trying to plan out like a good weekend trip to go there and to Modena, but I couldn't find anything that would agree with my schedule. So it's the middle of the week, I don't care, we're just gonna go anyway. Spring has had a significant hit since I've gotten here, just in the 2 weeks. You can see how much the trees have bloomed. I noticed it yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking the bus to a little community west of Bologna, and then I'll be catching the train there. So hopefully that all goes according to plan. I just don't feel like going all the way into Bologna. This is supposed to be easier, but we'll see. So I went to put my camera in my bag after that last clip, and I accidentally hit record before I did it. So it stayed recording a video for 42 minutes. The camera got hot. The camera got so hot, I felt like it was gonna melt when I finally discovered it was still recording. And it's still hot right now, so I'm gonna have to put it down for a little while, but I'm on the train. Went and had to delete the other video. 42 minutes. But yeah, we're on schedule. Everything's going according to plan. So should be in, it's about almost, it's like 4:13 right now. Should be in Parma about hitting 5 o'clock. I guess I'll pick up when we get there. I've made it to Parma. Very low-key town. Like, really doesn't seem like there's much going on, which, I can't imagine there would be. It's not like a heavy tourist spot. City is world famous and it doesn't even know it. Or it's got a world famous cheese at least. So I have asked ChatGPT to plan me an evening here in Parma, kind of like a self-guided food tour type of thing, but I need to look and see where it's taking me first, but I have an idea of like where it is, kind of near the center of the town. Very nice weather this afternoon. This is pretty fascinating. I think it's wow. Guys, look at these arches. Wow. La Pilota is what it's called. This is crazy. I've never seen pictures of this before. I didn't know this was here. This is just magnificent. I mean, look how... Just look how large scale it is. Sempre Sentan Din Temp something is written on the wall. If I had to guess, I would say I'm in the center of Parma right now. Big green space right here in the middle of town, right next to a fountain. I think this might be the fountain that I was looking for. I was looking for something Fontana, so maybe here. I just heard some wahoos talking about the Leaning Tower, and I'm like, oh, Americans, wow. It smells like lawn clippings out here. Everything's freshly landscaped. Oh, grazie. This is focaccia with culatello. This is a glass of Malvasia. Culatello is a Parmenese type of meat, very similar to prosciutto, but it's a lot finer and easier to chew from what I'm discovering. It's really good though, and it comes from around here in the Parma province. Don't tell anyone. I just pulled all the meat off the bread. It was too good. Can't lie, this is a pretty good aperitivo spot. It's right next to the Pilota. I found a nice pedestrian area going through town. Looks like we got a bunch of stores and different things. I'm trying to make my way down to some more scenic stuff. Yeah, the aperitivo was pretty good. Culatello was good. I started just picking it off the focaccia. They wouldn't let me order like a small platter of it. I had to either order a big platter or I could get a panini. And I was just like, just give me a panini. I'll just pull all the meat off of the bread and just eat what I want of the bread, and that's it. And then the Malvasia, that was a sparkling white. Pretty sweet, kind of similar to Prosecco. Good enough, but I don't know, I'm not really for sweet wine, so it got recommended to me, tried it, done that. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep exploring more of the town, take us into dinner time. I just stopped at the Farmacia to get me some eye drops because I've been lucky enough in the past couple days where my sneezing has kind of diminished, but my eyes are itching like hell. Like every day I have to take eye drops and I'm about out, so just got some new ones. So fun fact, tomorrow, April 25th, is known as Liberation Day here in Italy. What it commemorates is the liberation of Italy from fascism at the end of World War II. Around the end of April in 1945, the Allied forces finally were able to liberate many cities across northern Italy: Bologna, Milan, Turin, Genoa. So April 25th marks the date of a huge Allied offensive that finally pushed the Germans and RSI forces out of Italy, officially liberating Italy from the Nazi regime. And this was April 25th, 1945, 80 years ago tomorrow. So this is a huge anniversary for Italy. It's crazy to think that 80 years ago tomorrow, people would have been out here in these streets probably celebrating the end of a very, very dark time in this country's history. Honestly, Parma is a very cute town. You know, everything good I was saying about Florence, how it just kind of looks like this picturesque, ideal version of Italy that you think of in your head. Parma is that, but it's a lot more scaled back and a lot less crowded. Everywhere you look, it's these stone brick streets. You've got the colorful pastel buildings, the random little alleyways that you'll just peek down and just catch a church that you haven't seen yet, because there's just probably hundreds of churches in this area. Just casually so much history in this town. I mean, you don't exactly have to know the history. It's just walking through the streets, you can feel it. It's everywhere. I mean, it's obviously a very old town. It's dinner time, and I've gotten a glass of Nebbiolo. That's unique. It's like a light color. I've never seen wine this bright before. It's pretty good though. Just got some bread and some fresh Parmigiano Reggiano, probably made right down the street. This is annolini in brodo. This is a type of pasta that originates here in Parma and just a couple towns over in Piacenza. It's egg pasta in some kind of broth. Never had it before, never even seen anything like this before, but it's local and we're gonna try it and see how it is. The little annolini raviolo is what they look like. Each of them are stuffed with just like Parmigiano. It's actually pretty good. Like the flavors by themselves, like the broth and then the pasta, that's just kind of whatever. But then when everything comes together, it actually feels complete. Oh yeah, this is busting, certifiably. Unfortunately, I don't have more time to spend here to eat more. The downside of being in a gastronomic center, at least with me, is that I have a small appetite, so I can't have like a huge meal at one time. And it's like, yeah, I want to eat, but I kind of just want to do tastings. Like I want to get little samples of everything rather than just eat like an entire meal of everything because I can't hold that down. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, walk around some more, probably get some gelato, and then head back to the train station. I got a train in about a little over an hour. They're getting everything set up for, I'm assuming, Liberation Day. We got lots of decorations being set up, a whole stage. This would be really cool to attend. I wonder if they're going to be doing anything in Bologna tomorrow that I could try and go to. Italian flags everywhere, and not just casually, like, you know, you see them on government buildings and everything. It's like 4th of July style, like flags everywhere. And then, of course, the Ukraine flag for solidarity. So this part of Parma that I'm in right now is known as a borgo, and you'll notice on the names of the streets will say Borgo something, Borgo this, Borgo that. Borgo meaning village. These are usually residential areas. If you see like I borghi, that means the villages. Something of that translation. But yeah, these are typically residential areas with low traffic and just a lot of doors, a lot of living spaces. Here I am back at the Pilota. I just got some gelato. It's pistachio again. Y'all, pistachio is the only right answer when it comes to gelato. It's either pistachio and then second place choices, but you just have to get this. But yeah, right now I'm just hanging out, waiting until I need to walk back to the train station. And I think that'll be the end of this video. I'm gonna head back to Bologna tonight. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'll spend all day tomorrow at home, Bologna. But I hope y'all enjoyed Parma as much as I did. I mean, like, this is a really cool place. I would spend a whole day here if I had a choice. Spend a whole day here, just eat as much as you can, because you'll never run out of new stuff to eat. This is a gastronomic hub. You have to eat when you come here. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video off, and I will pick back up this weekend.